What's up, guys? How you doing? Good afternoon. Got another full day of Reckoning. Did a really big run yesterday. I haven't had a chance to finish up getting it up on YouTube, but it should be done before the end of the evening. So if you're interested in whatever you missed yesterday, that will be up here shortly. But the gist of it is we did a lot of main story stuff. We went through and tried to do as much of the Ettenmere area as we could. Excuse me. So then we could come into one of the DLCs. So one of the two major DLCs we're in that right now. So the Teeth of Naros is the first one that you can kind of get to easily. And I decided to kind of detour and get in there and do that. So we did a big chunk of that yesterday. We're going to continue that tonight and see how far we get. If we do finish that up, then we'll jump back out and do the main area nearby. So let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Okay, so part of the Teeth of Naros story is we have to get a circlet, and we have to get it for the king here, the like main dude of this area. We have to go basically grave robbing. So that's what we're doing right now. So we're in the undercity of a giant floating fortress, which is why you see all these floating items. And we're gonna go do that. So see what she has to say before we jump into this. She's one of our buddies that's helping us out.
If Anakatos wishes us to retrieve this circlet, we will do it quickly. I wish to be done with this.
You can tell she's not a fan of grave robbing. But I'm a fan of stealth kills. That is definitely a thing I enjoy. And I will stealth kill all day if it helps.
Keep close. There are worse things than marauders in these lower tunnels. They have lurked these walls for decades, raised along with the city years ago.
Yeah, the weird thing about the city is it seems that it wasn't built to be raised, but it was raised. So it kind of fell apart in multiple aspects of what was raised and what wasn't. And the sewers is part that kind of got a little screwy. So that's kind of cool. I like those aspects to games.
I hear you.
Is it seriously right here? Oh, you can kind of jump and go do some of the other major stuff. Okay. Let's do it. See what happens. Sweet. Okay. Just need to check something real fast. Let's open the sarcophagus. There's a circlet.
That is the artifact you seek. The circlet of Arcades. By taking it, Arcades' grave becomes an empty tomb. Let us depart. Anakatos has had his fun with me, and there is nothing left to plunder.
See, that's where we might disagree, because I like plundering.
They are colossi who succumb to the burden of this wilderness, letting it transform them into mindless brutes. They have the strength of our strongest, with none of the wisdom.
Well, that seems a little damning. Tell she's not really a fan. Why are you so angry?
It is nothing I can share with you, Beckond. It is not worth your time.
Shouldn't I decide what's worth my time? Tell me anyway.
I always thought that were I to come to Arceus' crypt, it would be because of the work of gods alone. And here I am, by the will of none but Anakatos, flesh and blood. I cannot! I will not! Even after all these years, he has not forgotten his brand of viciousness. He knows I must obey his command. I apologize for my outbursts. However, it can be hard to let convictions go. But we must. We must.
Seem a little more irate than you should be. What now?
Take the circlet back to Anakatos. He is most likely waiting for you.
Could be.
Farewell.
Farewell. But I'm not going to go upstairs because it's time to loot. And I have a couple side missions down here, so let's go do those.
No one comes down here anymore. It is left to ruin, for the Colossi have no more need of these halls, or those interred within them. How many years did our masons toil to assemble this place? And look at it now. How easily we discard the labors of our past.
You good? You good? Okay. Always check behind you. It's like an RPG trope most people don't follow, but always check behind you when anything happens at all. You go into a new area, check behind you. Fall off something, check behind you. You always want to check behind you because you never know when something is amiss. Oh, when did I? Like this. It was behind us. Almost 3 for 3. Almost 3 for 3. It's weird. It's like that mechanic. I mean, it generally works correctly, but occasionally you will attack instead of perform your secret attack, your stealth kill or whatever it is. Whatever it's called. Always take out champions anytime you can. They give everyone else power. Sprite champions are the worst. That was a lot of sprites. Sprites are definitely not my favorite creature to deal with. They can be a pain. Right pain. You haven't noticed we've upgraded our gear a little bit since last round. So where we were bouncing around 100 points of armor, now we have 500 and some change points armor. So definitely got a little bit beefier. Gonna make this run a little bit easier. He's a rat. It's a dead rat. I absolutely adore my run with Fey Blades. Like, I wish other games had these blades, because they are a lot of fun. They are so much fun, in fact. I would use them forever if I could, in any game, at all times. Can we come all the way back around? Jump off this? Yeah, it might. Okay, I won't do that yet then. Let's go down here first. Let's go down here first because I'm pretty sure I can at least ladder back up to this point. And I can, so. I had a lot of champions. Oh, there must be a way to get up there. Okay, so this must lead back around. Okay. So either way, we now need to go the other way. So now we can go up that hidden path. Okay. Yes, one of our other quests was to open up all those water cisterns so the area doesn't flood. Went ahead and did that too. Yeah, I like trying to... The nice thing about this game is it's giving me just kind of an RPG trope. Some games do better than others, and this one does it really well. Where if you talk to everyone in town and deal with all of them first, then a lot of their contracts, a lot of their missions, you know, whatever you want to call them, quests, adventures, they're, in this game, all the quests are literally contracted disease. To be cured, either visit a healer or drink a cure disease potion with alchemy skill. You can make your own potions. Cool. So you can do, if you talk to everyone, then what you'll get is you'll get a lot of similar. You get all the missions for that area, and then when you actually go into this area, you want to come back 100 times to repeat other missions. Now, if you don't pick up any of the missions, or you pick, a lot of them up in different areas in different ways, then you're going to run into a situation where you have to keep coming back because there's more missions in this area, because there's so many missions in this game. Like, you have no idea how many missions we're talking in this game. There's a lot. It's like, Witcher style amount of missions if you play that series. Which is another series I really enjoy, and we might play on this channel at some point. Especially before Cyberpunk 77 comes out. If you don't know what part Cyberpunk 2077 is, you're missing out. It's gonna be awesome. A lot of streamers are actually characters in the game, so that's pretty cool. And then just the game in itself is gonna be awesome. It's very cyberpunk based. I feel like Deus Ex or any of that style series, you're gonna like Cyberpunk, or at least I should say you most likely like Cyberpunk. We'll see. So, but I'm excited that it's coming out. I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. But anyway, this definitely has like that level of quests and things, the Witcher level of quests and other items and things like that. So you want to make sure that you pick all those up before you trudge into an area, or you might be backtracking a lot. And as much as I like exploring around different areas and doing different things, I don't like backtracking, too much. That's why I like double checking my map and see what's going on there.
What's this?
Save before we talk to this strange man.
Hold! What are you? You are... Oh, not! You're my size! My size! This can't be! I knew I shouldn't have eaten that lichen earlier. Cave slime never agrees with me.
Who are you, strange man?
I hold dominion over all you see here. I have been left to my devices, to rule as I see fit. I may seem harsh, but all my subjects will tell you I am fair.
Subjects? What are you doing in the undersewers?
I've lived in these tunnels for years. There are plenty of hazards, but they only pose problems for strangers.
What do you know about the Colossi?
Living giants. They stay away from me, and it's for the best. Can't let them know I'm here.
Okay. Who are you?
What? You mean you walk these halls and know nothing of their lord and holder? I am the king of this undersewer, protector of this whole expanse.
I think this dude's on drugs. What's an Allmain doing here?
Divine providence. Once I wandered the lands below, living in caverns, in a base attempt for subsistence. But then the earth was left below me, and I was raised into a city in the sky.
That's cool, so he's been here since it was raised. I didn't realize my mistake.
Your mistake. If that's supposed to be groveling, then you need to brush up on your etiquette. But I suppose I can allow such insolence to be humored for this one time. I haven't had much in the way of company out here. Oh, you're welcome to some of the cave slime, if you're hungry. There's plenty for everyone. By my leave, I'm sure. Back again, I see. Well, I don't suppose I have anything better to do at the moment. Seems that Jeff has run away with all the scones again. I'll wager we'll have nothing but crumbs to sup on when he returns.
Who's Jeff?
The rascally imp is the closest thing one can find to a footman in these wilds. Of course, he's just as like to rob me as serve me. I'd wager he thinks he has the best of me. But I'm no fool! Press him back into my service, will you?
What do you need?
Seems my footman, Jeff, has scurried off without permission and taken up quarters elsewhere in the sewers. He should be made to see the error in his judgment, but I will not presume to ask for help in this.
White Dragon, that wouldn't surprise me at all. There are a lot of voice actors in this game, and a lot of them have done a lot of games. Like, there's so much voice work because there's so much monologue for all the characters that a lot of people have done other stuff. I'll take care of it.
Quite right you will. Jeff's around here somewhere. The little scamp has no stomach for the realms upstairs. Just give him this. It's a charter of fealty he signed the day he joined my service. But if you do so, do it on your own time. I make no pretensions at ordering you around. Speak to me about Jeff when you've dealt with him. By my leave, I'm sure.
So who wants to take bets on what Jeff is? Are we thinking rat? Sprite? I mean, maybe. I'm betting that's Jeff. Okay. I have a curiosity on this Oath of Fealty. An awesome book. This is the book you can read, but don't take my word for it. As far as Oaths of Fealty go, that's a little lacking. I'm gonna steal your stuff. A frying pan as a signet shield. Okay, cool. Heir presumptive. They look like dolls. Heir apparent. Bottle of hair. I don't know about you, but I find that a little creepy. Fine satchel of rocks. I'm thinking I can sell some of this stuff, so we're going to do that. Probably not for much gold, though. What do we got? What do we got? Could be a bird, now that I think about it, around here. But I'm thinking Sprite. Yeah, White Dragon, I don't think anyone's going to question that inventory list. It was a little weird. I'm thinking he just randomly made some stuff and kept it. And he's a little nuts, but he's been here a long time, so that kind of makes sense. Let's go find out what Jeff is. Oh, he's a brownie. I would not have guessed brownie. I haven't seen a single brownie in this whole DLC area yet. Let's try to spell the word first. Ooh. I don't like getting cursed, but I'll take it. Ooh. That's not bad. Not good enough, though. Hi, Jeff. This seems to be the missing servant that the strange man in the undersewer spoke of. Give him the oath? Come on, Jeff. Where are you gonna go? You gonna go back? Good, Jeff. I'm pretty sure he just drowned. Oh, please tell me he has his own little pile of Munchables. That's creepy. Jeff's a weird dude. That's all we're gonna say. Jeff's a weird dude. Hello, strange man.
Well, persistent little gnat, aren't you? I haven't had this many run-ins with another since Rader absconded with my archives.
Jeff.
Well, good to know Jeff got the message. Thank you for your help.
What's happened now?
Rader is a damned usurper, and I don't care what you've heard about him. This latest theft is just another attempt to discredit my rule. But this is too far. The key to my archives is the lowest blow.
What did he take?
Only the key to my archives. Only the means to access the greatest treasures in my realm.
You mean the chest I picked?
My most precious of heirlooms are forever locked in a wooden hell. And for what? His rampant self-satisfaction?
I'm on the case.
Whatever you wish. I am not inclined to ask for any favors. If this is your wish, then pursue it by your own will, not mine. That said, Rader is home in the darkest corners of my domain. Scampering coward, I'll wager you'd make short work of him. By my leave, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. He should give me quests. He doesn't actually give me quests. That kind of sucks. Guess we'll just have to press on and see if we can find him. Okay, nothing over here. Take out these champions. There we go. Now these guys are easier. I love extra gold. That's good times. Check behind you. Dare freeze me. Take you out too. No loot. Okay, you're going down first. Oh, darn it. One of them stood up. Or I might have been able to get another 3 combo in. Not good enough. not good enough.